Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. Smiles all around, man. Beat the hell out of the Clippers, y'all. 122-97. Bronny hit a three tonight. Luka Doncic in the playing, sitting in the sidelines for our squad, man, waiting for an opportunity to get out there and show what he can do for us. We know it's gonna be a lot, man, but we did a lot without him tonight, man. 122-97 in Intuit Dome, Inglewood, man. Clippers. We stomped y'all out, bro. Definitely paid y'all back for how y'all did us about a couple of weeks ago. And our team played with a lot of energy, a lot of effort, a lot of hustle, urgency, intensity. It was just a bunch of words that I threw out there when I considered the type of game we played tonight, man. LeBron James, 26 points, 3 steals, 9 assists, 8 boards. Great stuff. 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc. 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Rui Hachimura, 7 of 14 from the field, 4 of 8 from behind the arc, 50% from both there. 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 20 points, 2 assists, and 6 boards. Austin Reaves, 20 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 7 of 13 from the field, 3 of 7 from behind the arc, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. I mean, we just shot well, man. We shot well. Our team shot very, very well. Jackson Hayes, 3 of 6 from the field, 6 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Them 4 assists were big. All came in the first half. 2 blocks as well for Jackson Hayes. I thought he played really well tonight. Dorian Finney-Smith, 7 points, 2 assists, 4 boards, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc. Vando, 18 minutes of play, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from behind the arc. He had a 3-point shot tonight, Vando did. 6 points, 6 boards, and a steal. Gabe Vincent, good game, man. 4 of 8 from behind the arc, 4 of 10 from the field, 12 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Shake Milton, 4 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. I thought he played a pretty good game in garbage time for the most part. The 4 turnovers look kind of crazy there, but it is what it is. Dalton Knecht, really good game tonight, man. We like what we saw from Dalton. A lot of explosiveness. Hit some threes tonight. 2 of 4 from behind the arc. 6 of 9 from the field for 14 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. So he looked good tonight too. And it was garbage time for the rest of our players. You know, Trey Jemison had a bucket, got 4 boards and a steal out of it. I thought he looked good out there. Traore got 2 points, 1 rebound in 5 minutes of play. It was good to see Traore get some minutes. Bronny James hit a 3, man. Like I said, he hit a 3-point shot. The 3 points, 1 steal, 1 assist. It looked like he had fouled Bones Hyland in a very hard way, but when they showed the replay, he barely touched Bones Hyland. But Bones Hyland's momentum in trying to avoid the contact, coupled with the little contact that came his way, had him fall real hard onto his elbow. So it looked dirty, but when you look at it in slow motion, it actually was exactly what I just described. So yeah, we got away with it. Bones Hyland got up, no bad blood, and we played on. So that was just what we saw in garbage time. But overall, your team just shot well, man. The team just shot very well. 60% from the free throw line. Is that what that says? 48% from the 3-point line and 55% from the field. So yeah, we'll go over the team stats a little further, but that's some good shooting right there. Meanwhile, the Clippers, their production, 6 of 10 from the field goal, 3 of 7 from behind the arc for Derrick Jones, 17 points. He was pretty good. Kawhi Leonard had 11 points, 3 blocks, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Quiet night for Kawhi, 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from behind the arc for 22 minutes. Zubac, 2 of 7 from the field, 8 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds, 4 of them offensive boards. He got into it with Vando. And Vando, it got a little bit going in the paint with a pushing match there. Austin ended up grabbing Vando, keeping him from going forward, and they just played on. But we have to keep an eye open for the next time we see the Clippers. Zubac's probably going to have a special interest in beating us in that one, and I'm sure we'll be ready for him. We'll have Luka by then. Let's see. James Harden, bad shooting night. Very bad James Harden night. 2 of 12 from the field, 0 of 5 from behind the arc, 7 points, 2 steals, 9 assists, 3 rebounds. Yeah, that's not the James Harden the Clippers can utilize. They're not going to do nothing if that's how he's playing. Norman Powell, 7 of 15 from the field, 3 of 8 from behind the arc, 20 points, 1 block, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. So that was the Clippers' production from their starters. And they had a lot of guys in the bench played tonight since we had a lot of garbage time. Nicholas Batum had 3 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. Drew Eubanks had his debut with the Clippers tonight, although I thought he had a stint with the Clippers at some point. I really thought he played with them at one point, but I guess he didn't. 2 points, 1 rebound there. Patty Mills had some garbage time, had an assist and steal. Bones Highland came in 7 minutes of play and had 12 points. 12 points, 1 steal, 4 or 5 from the field, 2 or 3 from behind the arc in only 7 minutes. Bones Highland is an underrated player, man. When he was with Denver, he looked like he was going to be a nice microwave scorer, but since he's been with the Clippers, they've pretty much just benched him. So I'd like to see him get the hell out of there and go somewhere where he is needed, because I do think he's already proven what he can do. He may not be consistent, he may not be reliable, but you can get points out of that dude. And there are teams in this league that need guys that can do that. So, yeah, I don't like him there anymore. Terrence Mann, 0-4 from behind the arc. No, 0-4 from the field, 0-2 from behind the arc in 12 minutes. Another player that needs to get the hell out of the Clippers. What happened to Terrence Mann? His upside was so good. Defensive point of attack, dude. Yo, can we get Terrence Mann? Because he's getting 12 minutes there. He didn't hit a shot, but we need his defense. And now that Max Christie's gone, Terrence Mann is the exact type of player I want the Lakers to go get. Go get Terrence Mann out of Clipperland, please, because they ain't doing nothing with him. They ain't never developed him properly. It's just been a joke. He ain't look like he's supposed to look on this team. He's been there for 5 years. It hasn't manifested in nothing. It's time for him to move on from there. Amir Coffey, 3 of 5 from the field from 21 minutes of play, 1 or 2 from behind the arc, 8 points, 1 block there for Amir Coffey. I like that player. He's taken some of Terrence Mann's upside and minutes and stuff like that. He's just developing better, fits better. But Terrence Mann is a defender, and he is needed in this league in a lot of places. So yeah, he can get the hell out of there. Chris Dunn, bad shooting night, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 4 from behind the arc, 2 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Defense is what you got Chris Dunn for, but he definitely did not shoot well. Kevin Porter Jr., quiet night, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 or 2 from behind the arc, 7 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds in only 13 minutes of play. Not enough minutes for Kevin Porter, dude. Not on a night where you got all this going on. He didn't have enough minutes. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say that this was a game where the Lakers outworked the Clippers, and when the Clippers finally put their garbage time guys in, you saw the energy that the Clippers weren't receiving from their starters. And so that's what I saw. Our starters were killing their starters with absolute ease. They put their bench in garbage time, and all of a sudden we started seeing a little trouble there. So it wasn't nothing too serious, though. We were able to just destroy them. We jumped out into a very, very big first quarter with 45 points in the first quarter, 28 points in the second quarter, and we really just gave ourselves a nice cushion. And the Clippers just never brought the energy. The Clippers looked like they were ready for a Laker team that had traded away Anthony Davis and Max Christie, that didn't have Luka Doncic out there, that probably wasn't going to have any point of attack defense, somebody, that they could just walk in and say, hey, man, this team is in flux. They don't know who they are. They're probably not going to come out. They had a press conference earlier introducing Luka. They're just not going to play hard. We can just come out here and just, we just beat them a week ago, so let's just come out here and do whatever we want to do, and they'll probably roll over. Man, we came out here so motivated and so fired up to impress Luka Doncic and show him that he could win here, that we just completely brought the opposite of what the Clippers were expecting. We had already been playing well without Anthony Davis any damn way on this road trip, and we finished this road trip having lost only 1 game, because this is the end of the road trip, technically, since the Clippers do have their own building now. So this was a game where the Clippers going to look back come playoff time, whenever the standings shake out, and they're going to remember how they did not show up for this particular game and let the Lakers, who already had a game ahead of them in the standings, get it further distance from them without actually having Luka Doncic on the floor. So this was an awful loss for the Clippers, a fantastic, amazing win for the Lakers. And we are officially 2 games ahead of the Clippers, in the 5th place overall right now, one game behind the Denver Nuggets. At 29-19, we are. The Nuggets are 31-19. The Clippers are 28-22. We have now won 3 straight basketball games. 8 of our last 10 games have won. And we're officially in a space where our points per game outclass our opponent's points per game. For the first time probably all year, we average 112.4 points a game. Our opponents average 112.0. So 4 fractions of a point, we are officially a winning ball club, and that is huge for us. I've been looking at that stat all year long without talking about it. We ain't been above 500 in that stat at all until today. So that is huge, getting this blowout victory. We've been seeing a lot of blowouts lately. The Lakers is just playing great ball, man. I don't know what to tell people. We blew out the Clippers. We blew out the Knicks. We blew out the Wizards. We've been blowing people out, man. You know, I didn't think we played well against the Charlotte Hornets on Anthony Davis' big game. Anthony got thrown out went down with the injury and against the 76ers. And we ain't played bad ever since. We were horrible in that Sixer game, and then the Wizards game. Boom. We got our act together. I thought we played some great ball. The Knicks game, boom, shocked the world. Luka trade right after the buzzer. And then we come into this building and continue on our blowout ways, man. Our defense was good tonight. Our offense was good tonight. The effort was fantastic. I think a lot of that has to do with the Vando effect. I think they have a whole lot to do with what we're seeing here. Just making us so much more sound defensively, and our offense is just clicking. Austin Reeves is playing great. Rui Hachimura getting his touches now. It seems like we're finally getting the message. Rui needs more than 9 touches. He had 14 tonight, shot 50%, walks away with 20 points. And I tell you, if we turn Rui Hachimura into a real scorer, you get the most out of him. You know, and I had been screaming this all season long, but we're finally starting to get it. The correlation between the Los Angeles Lakers and their stellar 3-game winning streak, scoring as high as we have, it coincides with Rui Hachimura's shooting. 9 of 12 from the field, 4 of 5 from behind the arc against the Wizards. And I'm going to keep looking at his stats to try to make this make sense. Again, 8 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from behind the arc against the Knicks. We scored 128 points in that one. 122 points tonight. What did Rui have? 7 of 14 from the field, 4 of 8 from behind the arc for 20 points against the Clippers. And we're scoring like we're supposed to be scoring now that we've done this. It's 134 against the Wizards, 128 against the Knicks, 122 against the Clippers. This is how our offense needs to be clicking. And I told people, that's what's going to get us the victories. In this era we're in, you got to score, man. You got to get your assists, and you got to score. How many assists did our team walk away with tonight? 33 assists. I say 30 gets you the victory. I don't think we've lost too many games where we gotten over 30 assists, period, all season. But since I've been saying it, we ain't lost none. You know, we were 55% from the field tonight, 45-81. 48% from behind the arc, 18 of 37. 60% from the free throw line, which is kind of ridiculous, but we did miss 7 free throws tonight, 14 of 23. 50% rebounds to their 36. So that's great. As I said, 33 assists to their 30, which is weird how they only scored 97 points off 30 assists. That is weird. That's very strange. But anyway, 15 turnovers to their 10, so we don't love that. 19 points conceded off of those turnovers, 14 for them. But some of those turnovers are in garbage time. 50 points in the paint to their 40. We like that. 16 fast break points to their 11. And our largest lead was 31 points tonight. Theirs was 1. We had 3 blocks. They had 5. They had 7. We had 7 steals. They had 9. And 10 offensive rebounds for both clubs. But the Clippers shot 38% from the field. So that ain't going to cut it. 34-89. And the Clippers also shot 29% from the 3. 12 of 41. That ain't going to do much for you. And 17 of 19 from the free throw line for 89% for them. So, yeah, we just stomped them out, man. It was energy. And their stars did not particularly play well. That's what it was. Their stars were especially quiet tonight. Kawhi was quiet. James Harden couldn't hit a shot. Zubac was a no-show pretty much. So We can eat when that happens. Norman Powell shot pretty well, but he didn't get the ball enough to make it make sense. Derrick Jones shot pretty well. Again, didn't get the ball enough to make it make sense. And all their energetic players played off the bench. And, that was that. Terrence Mann didn't score. Chris Dunn shot poor. That's it. Patty Mills couldn't hit a shot in garbage time. I mean, they just bricked a lot. Our defense had a lot to say about that as well. And, you just got to give credit to LeBron James for setting the tone early. Austin Reeves and LeBron and Rui just set the tone very early. We're not going to lose this game. Not only are we not going to lose this game, we're going to be very impressive in winning it. And we're going to show Luka that he came to the right spot. We may not like the circumstances that happened and how Dallas did him. And we're going to channel that energy into this basketball game. And we're going to take it out on the Clippers. And then we're going to give ourselves something to cheer about. We miss our boy AD. We miss our boy Max. Maybe we don't feel too good about that as a unit either. We love bringing in Luka, but we lost some people we like a lot. So we're going to take it out on the Clippers. You know what I mean? I think and try to continue on our path of trying to get home court advantage in the Western Conference. That's exactly the attitude we had tonight. We didn't care that we were down some people. We inhabited the spirit. Embodied is the word I was looking for. The spirit of a team that's trying to win a championship tonight. And we took both sides of the floor very seriously. We look like a well-oiled machine with the players that we have now used to playing with one another. And we're just rolling. We're playing this has been the most consistent stretch of basketball all season. These 3 games. The Wizards, the Knicks, and the Clippers. The most consistent stretch, probably our best stretch of 3 games we've had since the start of the season when we broke out hot. And I'm not saying these are the most quality wins because, the Wizards not that great. The Knicks are fantastic. The Clippers obviously in the mix with us. But, and we've had better wins individually. I'm not going to lie. But as far as a consistent stretch, a week of play, this has been the most consistent stretch of play that we've had, and Anthony Davis ain't a part of none of these games. I don't know if that's telling or not, but I just love what I'm seeing from my others, man. We are playing well. Since getting Dodo and Vando in here, we've just been rolling. We really have, man. And now we got Luka. I'm wondering how he sees himself fitting in with the unit. How he's going to contribute to the unit, what he feels he can do. It's going to take the ball out of Austin's hands a little bit. I don't know if some of these guys are going to be able to get the same looks, but just the same, he's such an unselfish passer, such an amazing, efficient passer that he's going to, along with LeBron James, get everybody involved and play off of the playmakers as well, since they all score. Bron and Luka and Austin. So I think our offense is going to be pretty much on the roll for the rest of the season. I don't think we're going to have too many more 102 games, 104 games. Not too many more of those. If we have all 3 of our playmakers on the floor, they're going to score that by themselves. So it's about to get really strange around here, as if it hasn't been strange enough. But once you see Luka on the floor come, Saturday or Monday, I think they're shooting for. And that Saturday game is a 1 p.m. game, by the way. So I don't know if they're going to want to bring him back against in that game or against the Utah game. My gut is telling me probably the Utah game. They're probably going to want him to come back. They'll probably sit him in the Indy game and have him start up from the Utah game. And, yeah, man, we got 2 games before then. We have the Golden State Warriors on Thursday. And of course, the Pacers is the Saturday game at 1. So I'm just in, shock right now. Everything that has happened with the Lakers over the past 5 days has been an absolute shock. That's just the truth, man. And we're here in this situation. We got Luka the Don. We've been making all kinds of content about it. So if you want commentary on it, I've left probably 8 videos since the trade has been made. But I'd be lying if I said I'm still not quite sure what the heck just happened in terms of us trading these people and getting these people. I don't know what just happened, but I'm very happy about it. Logically, we shouldn't be playing this well. We lose Max Christie, lose AD. You shouldn't be able to do what we've done, but we're just doing it as a team. I thought our team rebounding was fantastic tonight. Everybody chipped in. Effort was good. People diving for loose balls. scraping up elbows and knees and stuff like that. This was a very physical game tonight. And I thought it was some of the best effort I've seen all season, the most motivated I've seen from this team, maybe all year tonight. And I just thought that they were fueled by the inspiration of having a guy like Luka coming in and wanting to impress. That's generally the thought there. I thought they just wanted to impress Luka and let him know that we are going to have his back on the basketball court, playing well for him, giving him a lot of reasons to be happy. And we look forward to seeing Dallas on the 25th of February and the 9th of April. We look forward to seeing Dallas. And so that's really what I took from that. We going after people. We're going to take the West seriously. We're going to make the playoffs, whether we make a trade or not. If we play like this, we definitely will. And these are quality teams we just beat here, man. We were on the road, and we only lost one game against Philadelphia, and that was a game that I didn't think we played well at all. I thought we lost AD in the first quarter and just did not adjust our game, but I don't think we've seen any bad basketball since then. Everything since then has just been absolutely stellar. Yeah, so that's really what I have to say, man. Still in shock. But it's a good shock, man. You definitely like the circumstances the Lakers are in right now. You definitely like the attitude that they're showing. You definitely like the idea of what our team could potentially be, especially on the offensive end. And you're hopeful for the defensive end, given that you had lost some key defensive players, but played as well as you did tonight defensively. If we can keep this team defense thing going, this gang rebounding thing going, the scoring is going to come easy. And, I do think we need to make a trade for a big man in order to actually be compete for something serious. But the upside of this team, I think, is it's to be determined, because you got to see what everybody slots into when it comes to Luka coming in. How does that slot everybody? But the way they look tonight, if he can come in and enhance what we already doing, I wouldn't want to see us in a 7-game series. So that's pretty much what I got to say, man. I think LeBron James should get the game ball tonight just for the tone setting that he did. I thought he was really key on everything that we did on both sides of the floor. He shot the ball very well. The 3 steals are serious. 3 turnovers, not so bad. 50% from behind the arc. I thought LeBron James really set a strong tone tonight, man. He rebounded the ball on the defensive end. No offensive rebounds, but I just thought he played strong tonight, man. 9 assists. He just looked to really set the tone and let Luka know, hey, man, I still got it. We're going to be efficient out here, and we're going to try to take down everybody we see. And so that's the spirit. I thought it was killer instinct out there from everybody. And if I'm Luka Doncic, I'm going to sleep a little better tonight than I maybe thought I would have. When you see a team come out and play like this without you, you start wondering what they're capable of doing if you're out there. So that's how I feel about it, and I hope he feels the same way, man. So that's pretty much what I got to say. Great game from the King, from Austin, from Rui, from everybody, man. I thought the effort was amazing tonight. Down goes the Clippers. That always sounds nice. BDL44, I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.